Hey, 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 everybody. Hey, everybody. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? Pray all is well with you. I pray you're doing wonderful. Y'all know who it is. Yeah, it's your boy, E. Hood, pastor of Full Impact Ministries. Y'all know this is the social media ministry where we bring gut-wrenching, banging truth through the scriptures about God's true nature towards us. That's what I try to bring every week, y'all. Every week I try to bring it to us so that we can really begin to get some real revelation of who God is to us. Yeah, every week. And I want y'all to begin to follow the ministry page, Full Impact Ministries. Go search Full Impact Ministries and follow it. And hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when I come on live every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Time and every Saturday morning at 10 Central Standard Time. And I want y'all to begin to come on and check out the messages and see if it's for you or not. See if if you can really get some out of it to enhance your life so that your life can be a reflection of other people to see so their lives can grow, and so on and so forth. So we want to be able to grow in our lives so that we can really help other folks. See, once we begin to understand that it's not all about us, we'll begin to have a different reason to change. We'll begin to have a different reason to take our lives to a whole nother level. You should be tired, because I know I am. So that's why I stopped talking to a whole lot of folks. You should be tired of having the same conversations with the same people. Nothing is growing. I mean, there has to come a time when growth should come in your life in some areas. Really. I want to talk to you about, are you willing to die for it? Are you willing to die for it? You know that there is a lot of people who love God, who love God with their heart, who love God, who are going through sickness and disease, who are going through poverty and lack, who are going through mental illness and depression, who are contemplating suicide. There are many people who love God. And watch this here, praying to him all the time. And it doesn't even seem like he's listening. And as a matter of fact, things get worse every time you pray. We're going to discuss that. You know, Jay-Z has a lyric in one of his songs. It's where he says, praying so much you turn atheist. You know, you can pray so much and never get any answers, and you just seeking, and sometimes you get in full-blown self-deception, thinking that something is working and thinking this is about to happen and this is about to happen, and nothing even happened. And as a matter of fact, things get worse. And in the back of all our minds, I don't care who you are. I don't care how much you know the scripture. I don't care how much you wear your prayer shawl or them big robes and the big old crosses and just read your Bible up in front of folks and you know all the scriptures. I don't care about what type of doctorate you got and all that. All of us at some point in our life say, Lord, are you listening to me? Lord, do you care? All of us have been like those disciples in the boat with Jesus when the water was overtaking the boat and Jesus was in the boat asleep, and the disciples woke him up and said, Lord, do you care that we are perishing? Everybody been there. But it is a growing process that we have to go through in order to see his glory come through. See, I've come to learn in my own life and still learning that sometimes because of his sense of humor, I don't know why he find it funny, but sometimes in God's sense of humor, he'll let stuff simmer. Let it simmer. And just in the nick of time, here he come. And he do it so that his glory can be revealed. So it won't look like any of our works brought it to pass. This is why we have so many people who wants to pray a certain way to try to bring his presence. You know, they say that in the church settings all the time. Oh, let's usher the presence of the Lord in. I'm like this here. If he wasn't there before I got there, I don't even want to be in here. If he ain't here already, ain't no sense me being up in here. Let's usher the presence of the Lord in. Come on, people. Stand on your feet and let's worship the Lord. Let's usher his presence in. If he ain't here already, ain't no sense me being there, player. Let me pack up and go. I need to be where he's already kicked out at. I need to be where he's chilling at, right where he's chilling there with his feet kicked up on the couch. See, I want to show you some stuff to where how far are you willing to go to see his glory come to pass in your life? Because like I said, many folks are dealing with all type of things and love God and wondering, Lord, are you there? Check this out. Let's go over to the book of Daniel. I want to go to the book of Daniel. And I'm going to tell y'all about two stories that you already know. You already know where I'm going when I say the book of Daniel. And I'm going to the fiery furnace and the lion's den. But I want to show you some things in there that can prayerfully trigger something in your soul, trigger something in your thought process to where you say, oh, that's where I'm missing it at right there. That's where I'm missing it at. Because there are some things in these scriptures, what I am about to read, that should encourage you to bring you to a position to where you are able to really stand firm in whatever you're going through and believe that it's just a matter of time before he show up and show out, like the old folks say. He's going to show up and show out for sure. Let's go to Daniel chapter 3. Now Daniel is a book about God had turned the children of Judah, the children of Israel who was in the tribe of Judah. He had turned them over to King Nebuchadnezzar of the Babylonians. God turned them over to him. God did that. Not the devil. No, God turned them folks over. His people. Now listen to what over in Daniel chapter 3. And I'm beginning at verse 12. Listen to what it says over in Amplified. There are certain Jews whom you have appointed and set over the affairs. This is one of the eunuchs that King Nebuchadnezzar is talking to. He said, there are certain Jews whom you have appointed and set over the affairs of the province of Babylon. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O king, pay no attention to you. These are the counselors and stuffs who was jealous of Daniel because of the vision, because of the revelation that he had from the dream that King Nebuchadnezzar had, and couldn't none of them figure it out. So they got jealous, so they had made up something to come against Daniel. Watch this. These men, O king, pay no attention to you. They do not serve your gods or worship the golden image which you have set up. See, when you got favor with God, there are going to be people who are going to be jealous of you. And there are going to be people who are going to be plotting to make situations in your life, bad situations in your life, come to pass. They're going to plot for situations. But now you are going to have to stand firm on what you believe, because there's going to have to come a time in everybody's life to where you are going to have to ask yourself, are you willing? Hey, I like the title of the message, to die for it. Watch this here. Now, after all that, then Nebuchadnezzar, in rage and fury, commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and these men were brought before the king. Then Nebuchadnezzar said to them, is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that you do not serve my gods or worship the golden image which I have set up? See, like many of you all, you serve things that are ungodly, all because of what you are getting from the world system. See, these people were set up to have control over all the provinces of the king. The king set Daniel and his boys up to be prosperous. The king set Daniel and his boys up to have real authority in his kingdom, in the Babylonian kingdom. King Nebuchadnezzar set them up to be prosperous, to be leaders, all because of the revelation that Daniel had of King Nebuchadnezzar's dream. See, there are some things that you know about God. Come on, boy. There are some things that you know about God. I don't even have enough time to talk to y'all like this here. But there are some things that you know about God personally, that the devil knows, that you know. And he's going to try to bring all hell. He's going to try to bring all hell to shut you down, because he understands that you have a revelation of who God is. I'm trying to encourage somebody today. He's trying to bring you down from the revelation that you know. Watch this here. Now, if you are ready when you hear the sound of the horn, to fall down and worship the image which I have made very good. So now you see all this here stuff here about same sex, and you see all this here stuff here to where now they even have all kind of stuff to where it's okay to even mess with kids in some areas. I mean, this stuff here is crazy. And you can't say Jesus in certain places. You can't pray in school. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't mention Jesus, but you can mention all this here nasty stuff that's going around, but you can't say Jesus. You can't come against same sex. You can't do this here. You can't come. You got to hold your peace and act like it's normal like everybody else. Because if you don't, you'll lose your job. Because if you don't, you'll go to jail. Because if you don't, you're going to get shut down from preaching and teaching. Are you willing? Yep. The title is nice. To die for it. Watch this up. Watch this up. But if you do not worship, you shall be cast at once into the midst of a burning, fiery fires. See, some of y'all are going through some things, boy. See, some of y'all are going through some things. And it really got you on the edge. And it got you on the edge of almost compromising with some things. Some of y'all are going through some sicknesses and diseases. And it got you on the edge of almost compromising. And you're listening to too many people. You're listening to too many people versus getting in your word, versus getting by yourself, getting in your closet. And what I mean by your closet, getting by yourself and getting with the Lord and say, Lord, you tell me the path that I need to take in this situation. Because right now I'm confused. I don't know. You tell me what to do, Lord. But now you are right on the brink of compromising. But the Lord sending a word to you today to hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, it's a little hotter, but hold on. Hold on. See, there is going to have to come a time to where we are really going to have to believe God. God dog. We're going to have to believe the Lord. But if you do not worship, you shall be cast at once in the midst of the burning fiery furnace. And who is that God who can deliver you out of my hands? This how many of y'all situations are talking to y'all. If you don't bow down to me, sickness is telling you, if you don't bow down to me and accept what I've done to you and begin to take this and this and this here to heal you, if you don't bow down to me, if you don't bow down to me, sickness, and just accept that this is your portion in life, just accept that this is your lot in life, if you don't bow down to me, I'm going to make it worse for you. And I want to see your God, the one that you praying to, talking about that by his stripes you healed, I want to see him heal you. Lack and poverty is talking to you. And it got you on the brink of compromising. And it's saying, if you don't bow down to me, hey, Tam, hey, that beautiful, hey, Jackson. And lack and poverty is telling you, if you don't bow down to me, I'm going to make it rough on you. And I want to see this God that you pray to get you out of this here. This is on the brink of compromising. And now you have to face the situation of, are you willing? The title is nice, to die for it. I'm telling you, we all get in that situation to where, are you willing to die for it? Are you willing to die for your belief in the Lord? See, there's going to come a time in everybody's life when we all going to face that question, are you willing to die for it? See, there's some sickness that's going on in your body. There's some disease that's trying to get there. You done went to the doctor done gave you that report. Doctor done told you, oh boy, you got full-blown prostate, God dog. Oh, you got full-blown cancer. Oh, you got full-blown AIDS. It's just a matter of time now. All the COVID about to kill you now. Yep. All your diabetes done got bad. Oh, we got to chop off one of your toes and your feet now. That sickness is saying, where's your God that you praying for when you talking about by his stripes you healed? You already healed. On the brink of comfort. And the Lord sent me to tell you, don't compromise. Don't fall. Yeah, it done got harder for you. But don't fall. You're going to have to hold on. You're going to have to hold on. Watch this. Watch this. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, it is not necessary for us to answer you on this point. See, many of y'all want to respond. Y'all want to respond to the negativity that's being brought to you, that the situation that you in. Oh yeah, you lacking in your finances. Yeah, they about to put you out your house. Yeah, they about to take your car. Yeah, your job gone. I mean, and you're nervous and scared, and don't let nobody tell you that you don't. That look, don't let these folks get in front of you on social media. See, 'cause everybody look like Superman and Superwoman in social media. Everybody looks strong and powerful in social media. But if you could be a roach on the wall, if you could be a roach on the wall and hear what they saying in the midnight hour, when that pressure hitting them right in the gut and nobody there but them in that pressure, you'll say, what happened to all the powerful stuff you was talking? Yeah. But see, there are some times in all of our lives, boy, shut up. You talking about yourself? Yes, sir. There are some times in all our lives Well, boy, we're going to be faced with a situation to where are we willing? Yeah, put yourself in there, preacher. You're talking, put yourself in there to die for it. Watch this. It said, if our God, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, he will deliver us out of your hand, O king. Watch this. They was approached with the situation. They was told what was going to happen to them. But they stood firm. Even in the midst of it. Even in the midst of death is facing them. Death is facing you. Poverty and lack is facing you. And it's asking you what you going to do. Hey, Norvell. And it's asking you, what are you going to do? Death, sickness, and disease want to know, what are you going to do? Are you going to give in to me? Sickness and disease say, are you going to give in to me? Yeah, you got your blood pressure high now. Are you going to give in to me? Are you finna try to start doing all kind of stuff? Cancer saying, are you going to give in to me now? Hey. Lupus said, are you going to give in to me? Sickle cell said, are you going to give in to me? Breast cancer said, are you going to give in to me? Prostate cancer said, are you going to give in to me? Paralyzation said, are you going to give in to me? Damn, Jesus. Blindness said, are you going to give in to me? Retardation said, are you going to give in to me? Depression, mindset, are you going to give in to me? Are you going to go ahead and blow your brains out? Are you going to do it in front of everybody? Show me what you're working with. Are you going to take a knife and cut your throat in front of everybody? Are you going to swallow 600 pills in front of everybody? Show me what you're going to do. Sickness and disease is talking to you. Poverty and lack is talking to you and say, are you going to compromise right now? Are you going to go out and rob somebody? Are you going to go out and do something you got no business doing? Huh? Come on with it. Follow me if you want prosperity. Follow me, and I'll get you out of lack and poverty. Follow me. Sickness and disease said, follow me over here to this here chemo. Follow me over here to this here radiation. Follow me over here to this here thing. No, you don't need no second and third opinion. No, just go with where I'm going now, because if you don't, you're going to die tonight. Hey, you better hold on, because the fiery furnace done got even hotter. Watch this here. Verse 18, but if not, even if he don't deliver, the God who is able to deliver you, boy, you got to get in. But if not, let it be known to you, O king. These three Hebrew boys talking to, now the man just told them, I'm going to put you in the fire, boy. If you don't bow down to me, I'm going to put you in the fire. But if not, let it be known to you, O king, that we will not serve your gods or worship the golden image which you have set up. Now, your job done told you that there's certain things that you got to do if you want to keep this here job. You got to accept same-sex marriages and same-sex things up in here. You got to accept it. No, I don't care about you. Oh, no. You got to accept this here. This is our culture. If you want to keep this job, and it's a good paying job, if you want to keep this job, accept it. Accept it. Be a part of it. Ah, Jesus, have mercy. Poverty and lack is talking to you. Steal that money over there. Don't nobody know. We got, don't worry about it. Now, you know you got to pay all them bills. Kids hungry. Kids crying every day. Daddy, mama, what we going to eat? Daddy, mama, ain't you tired of going to the food bank? Ain't you embarrassed about doing all? Ain't you tired? All the fire done got hot. Are you willing? We talking personal now. To die for it. Your church is doing all these here religious antics. Go to church every week. Praying, slanging tithe money and all this here stuff up here. Or you've been an armor bearer for everybody. You're doing all this here. But if you stop, the church going to shut you out. The church going to cast you out. They're going to talk about you. Are you willing? Yep. You done went down a religious road now, boy, to die for it. You got certain beliefs, but your family is about to encounter a same-sex marriage. Oh, Jesus. And they want you to be a part of the wedding. Because this family now, this family wants you to be a part of the wedding. And Lord knows if you're a preacher, they want you to do the ceremony. Oh, Jesus. Are you willing? Yep. To die for it. Her glory. Watch this here. Then Nebuchadnezzar was full of fury, and his facial expression was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore, he commanded that the furnace should be heated 7 times hotter than it was usually heated. See, when you stand firm, believe me when I tell you this here. I'm telling you from experience what I know. When you begin to set standards in your life and you stand firm on them, you can best assure hell itself is coming to try you. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even have time to talk to y'all. I got a few more minutes left. When you begin to stand firm on principles that you believe in, hell itself is coming to try you. And it's going to get hotter. It's going to get hotter. Yeah, the kids coming. Yeah, they hungry. Yeah, the other kids outside got bikes and everything else. Yeah, they got bikes and they got them slide boards. Kids got new gym shoes, everything else. And your kids, they wondering about when they gonna eat. Here comes opportunity. Here comes a man, meaning you no good. But if he can get between your juicy thighs just a few times, he'll take care of all that. All he got to do is get between your thighs a few times. Hey, just let you roll on them. Squeeze them. All they need. And all that to be taken care of. Man, your kids looking at you and your wife looking at you and talking crazy. And you see these guys driving by with Cadillac trucks. They rolling. You ain't doing nothing. You trying to get a job. You just come home from the penitentiary. It's hard for you to get a job. You struggling. You going through. She the breadwinner. You going through. And they looking at you. And these guys come up to you with opportunity. You just come out of penitentiary for that. And you trying to go on a straight and narrow. You done set a principle in your life that you're going to do the right thing. That you're going to be a man that's worthy to look at. And you're not going back. Soon as you made that decree to yourself, all hell came against you. The doors started shutting. Wasn't no jobs accepting you. Wasn't nobody calling you. And then these guys come. And they got a loaf of dope. And some stacks. Say, come on, player. We can make this here real quick. This money here about an hour and you good. All those financial problems that you're dealing with at home will be shut down. And your wife will begin to love on you again. Your girlfriend will begin to love on you again. Your kids will begin to look at you again. And they'll say, that's my daddy who taking care of us. Are you willing? Yep. Good God Almighty, to die for it. Then these 3 men were bound in their cloaks, their tunics and undergarments, and their other clothing, and they were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. So they weren't set at the end of it or the front. No, they were right in the middle of it. Right in the middle. This stuff is hot fire. These are not just stories in the Bible. This is stuff that's telling us how life is going to hit us when we begin to make declarations that's of God to our own life. Satan is going to bring some things to test us. And it's going to have to come to a point to where we're going to have the faith and the boldness that these boys got. My God. And we're going to have, and we're going to have to begin to get a, but if not. attitude. We're going to have to begin to get a but if not anointing on us. Even if he don't show up, I'm standing firm because I believe what my Lord said. I believe what my Lord said. I remember, boy, I had a back injury, and it hurt so bad. And I said, by his stripes, I'm healed. That pain said, yeah, bow. I said, huh? Yeah. Laid down for a minute, got up, bent over like that woman for 18 years, got up, said, by his stripes, I'm healed. By y'all. Yeah, Jesus. Still bent over like that woman for 18 years. It wasn't until I reached out, to grab the hem of his garment. I had to go through a bunch of stuff, boy, I'm telling you. Got to go through a bunch. I had to go through a bunch of crowd, a bunch of mess. No, you can't do that. No, you can't. No, they gonna get you. No, you're gonna have surgery. You gotta go. You gotta go through. I had to go through. I had to go through being by myself. I had to go through being criticized. I had to go through being laughed at. Go through being mocked at. Hey. And I reached the hem of his garment. It's gonna have to come a time. It's gonna have to come a time. And you're probably at that time now, to where you are going to have to say, Lord, and mean it. For you I live. Come on, tell them the other part so they can have some strength. And for you I die. Are you willing to die for it? Watch this. Therefore, because the king's command was urgent and the furnace exceedingly hot, the flame and sparks from the fire killed those men who handled Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The fire was so hot that it killed the folks who made the fire. That's how hot things are for some of y'all right now. Things are so hot to where you looking at the gun that you about to blow your brains out with every day. You looking at that one bullet. It's hot. It's hot right now. It's hot. And you looking at it. Things are hot. Nobody's paying attention to you. You feeling the spirit of rejection on you. You feeling the spirit of hatred towards you, self-hatred towards you, shame and embarrassment, worthlessness. I mean, you're just nothing, and you're feeling that. And it's hot on you right now. But I'm here to encourage you, to tell you right now that the Lord said, hold on. Don't do it. The Lord saying right now, hold on. I know it's hot. I know it's hot. But if you hold on, I'm going to get my glory. Watch this here. And these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound into the burning fires. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king saw and was astonished, and he jumped up and said to his counselor, did we not cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered, true, O king. Watch this here. All you got to do is hold on. I'm talking to somebody who is at the brink of giving up. I'm talking to somebody who's at the brink of compromising with their bodies, compromising on their jobs, compromising in their marriage, compromising with the kids, compromising with a lot of things. You're on the edge. You're scared of the doctor report you got. You are about to do something you really don't want to do. He answered, behold, I see 4 men loose. My God. Now it's 3 and I see 4. You're going to have to get this belief in you that you're not by yourself. Walking in the midst of the fire. And they are not burnt. And the form of the 4th is like a son, is like the Son of God. Your situation, you're not in it by yourself. I guarantee you. If you just reach out to Jesus, hey, this personal. Got to be personal. If you just reach out to Jesus, reach out to Jesus. Have the belief that he's right there with you. Their faith was so strong in him. Their faith was so strong in him that it mandated a response from Jesus. My God. Their faith was so strong it mandated a response. Watch this here. Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, you servants of the Most High God, come out and come here. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came out from the midst of the fire. Watch this. And the satraps, the deputies, and the governors, and the king's counselors gathered around and saw these men that the fire had no power upon their bodies, nor was the hair of their heads singed, neither were their garments scorched or changed in color or condition, nor had even the smell of smoke clung to them. It was in a fiery furnace. It was so hot that it killed the men who built the fire. But their belief in that even if he don't help me, I'm still not going to bow down. The principle that you have should be so strong that no matter what, I'm not going at gunpoint. I'm staying planted right here, even if he don't come. I'm standing firm. I'm not going for that, even if he don't show up. That kind of stuff there mandates, boy, I said it, mandates a response from heaven to get on your situation. Know what I'm talking about. Know what I'm talking about. I got some things going now that I'm standing firm. I don't care what go down. I'm standing firm, and I believe with every ounce of faith that's in me that it mandates, for Jesus to walk right beside me while I'm in the midst of it. And when I come out, when you come out of these things, it's going to be like you've never been in there. Because he's a God of covering. God of covering. You got to believe this here. If you want to make it, you're going to have to believe even to death. See, we say this and stuff like, Lord, I want you to burn up everything that's in me that's not like you. And then when life begins to respond to that and begin to come at that little doubt and unbelief that's in there, begin to come at that little compromise that's in there, begin to come at that fear that's in there, now we fold up. No, this ain't the time to fold up. No, hold on and watch you show up. I'm almost done. Let me get the Daniel over here. I'm almost done. We going to Daniel right over here in the lines. Then y'all know what he went through. Y'all already know what he went through. In the lines then. Daniel went through the lines then. King Nebuchadnezzar, he put him in the lines then. Listen to this here. Watch this. Verse 17 over in Daniel chapter 6. And a stone was brought and laid upon the mouth of the den when they put Daniel in it. And the king sealed it with his own signet and with the signet of his lords, that there might be no change of purpose concerning Daniel. Hey, Eryk, bless you, my brother. Now, these are laws that's out here now. These are things that's going on in your life right now. And there's been a signet. There has been a chain of command that's been put down for you that this will not change for you. I don't care what God you believe in. I don't care what God you believe in. this is going to happen to you. If you don't get this here type of treatment, this disease is going to kill you. If you don't go and do this here thing, you're going to stay in poverty. Woman, look, there is a man that is waiting right now for you to fold so he can go between your legs and he will be able to take care of you and your kids. But guess what? All hell is behind that one nut. All hell is going to break through behind that one nut. You're going to encounter some issues that you never thought you would encounter. And God is telling you, yeah, I know you're struggling. I know the bills are piling up. I know the bills piling. I know the landlord keep on coming to your door. And he wants some oochie coochie from you. And he wants a little head from you. That's all it'll take to get your bills paid. Yeah, there's a man out there that's dealing in a lot of drugs, a lot of money, and he will take care of you. All you got to do is bend over for him. All you got to do is just do what he tell you to do. All you got to do is drop over fruit packs and it'll get you paid. Your kids will have food. Your kids will be ready. Your kids will be all right. You'll be all right. The Lord said, hold on. The Lord said, hold on just a little while longer. I'm going to get my glory if you allow me to. If you stand firm, stand firm on your principle that you're not going at gunpoint. Stand firm on your principle that you're not going to sell your body for nothing and nobody. Are you willing to die for it? Man, I know it's looking bad for you. Yeah, your wife and everybody else talking crazy about you. Your wife, family, your family talking crazy about you. Yeah, you just got out the joint. Everybody looking for you to fall back and fall and just fail. Yeah, ain't no jobs calling you. Yeah, every door slam in your face. Yeah, I know it's rough right now, brother. I know it's rough right now. And you trying to do the right thing. You trying to do the right thing to be a good man, a good father, a good husband, and you trying to do the right thing, and everything is closing in your face. And the Lord see you crying in the midnight hour while nobody's looking, because you don't want to be seen crying, because you got to stand firm. You got to be this tough guy. So you don't want to be seen crying. But the Lord see you crying for him. And he's telling me to tell you right now, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. He's right there. He's right there with you. Hold on. Watch this. Then the king went to his palace, and passed the night fasting. Neither were instrument of music or dancing girls brought before him, and his sleep fled from him. See, when you begin to really sell out to the Lord and surrender for real, you know the scripture says that he will make even your enemies be at peace with you. This man's sleep left him. He was more concerned about Daniel's life than Daniel was. This man paced the floor up and down. He fasted. He didn't even eat. He had no girls come to his castle or nothing. He more concerned about Daniel's life than Daniel was. See, because Daniel understood whom he served. Do you understand who you serve? Do you understand his power? Do you understand why there's something that's missing from most of y'all lives? Do you understand his real love that he has for you? If he gave himself up for you in the person of Jesus Christ, how much more will he do for you for little situations that we go through? He's saying, hold on. I know somebody is right now contemplating suicide, to kill yourself. And nobody's paying attention to you. Many folks don't even know. You feel rejected, lonely, sad, empty, and thinking up ways to kill yourself. The Lord, the Lord, hey Angela, the Lord said, hold on. The Lord said, hold on. Do not kill yourself. Hey, Jermaine, bless you, brother. The Lord is telling you to hold on. I know somebody right now is looking to blow their own brains out. Some of you, there is somebody who is in the hospital bed right now, taking their last breath. And you have a loved one who's on the machine, and the doctor done told you to gather everybody around, because we about to take them off the machine, and we're going to need you to consent for it. You got all these people in your ear telling you, well, go ahead and pull it, because you know he ain't going to come out. And if he or she come out, they ain't going to be nothing but a vegetable and all this here. The Lord is saying, because he wants his glory. The Lord is saying, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, you're in the lion's den. Yeah, you're in the lion's den. And it look like these vicious lions, they're about to eat you up like nothing before. Everybody's in your ear. All you need to do this, all the doctor in your ear and telling you what ain't going to happen and all this stuff. Everybody in your ear. The Lord said, hold on. Oh, my God, hold on. Man, if I'd have knew this type of faith in the Lord years ago, Jesus, whoo, if I'd have known, I ain't got this much time, I'm almost done. If I'd have knew this here, I'm telling you, don't let your situation take you over the brink. You're going to have to stand firm in your principle. And you're going to have to ask yourself, I ask myself this all the time. Are you willing, because it's grown folk business now, to die for it? Now is the time for you to put on your big boy drawers and your big girl panties. And it's time for you to stand firm and stand before that situation. And you tell that situation, just like the 3 Hebrew boys told it, but if he don't, you got to get a but if not anointing on you. But if he don't come through, I'm not bowing down to you, cancer. I'm not bowing down to you, lupus. I'm not bowing down to you, high blood pressure. I'm not bowing down to you, diabetes. I'm not bowing down to you, paralyzation. I'm not bowing down to you, sickle cell. I'm not bowing down to you at all. I'm not bowing down at gunpoint, because he's able to deliver me. But if he don't, I'm not bowing down. Are you willing? Hey, yes, I am, to die for it. When he came, verse 20, and when he came to the den and to Daniel, he cried out in a voice of anguish. The king said to Daniel, O Daniel, servant of the living God, is your God whom you serve continually able to deliver you from the lions? Then Daniel said to the king, O king, live forever. Watch this here. My God, you got to have this type of strength in you if you want to be victorious in life. Don't let life kill you. You serve a God that's right there in the midst. He's in the fiery furnace with you. And if you hold on, he'll bring you out like nothing never happened to you. Hold on. This is why you're going to have to get from up under that religion, because it'll keep you disconnected from him. Don't try to fix your issues in your own strength. It will not work. You're going to get burnt up in the fiery furnace. The lions are going to eat you up in the den. You're going to have to solely depend on God. No matter how the turnout come out, you're going to have to depend on God and say, he's able to deliver me. I like this message. I'm done. But even if he don't, I'm finished, y'all. I can't keep going like this. But even if he don't, I'm not bowing down to you, situation. I'm not bowing down to you. If I do go out, I am going out on a blaze of glory in his name. My God has sent his angel and has shut the lions, plural, mouths. It was lions, plural, in the den. Daniel in there chilling. Daniel slept. The one who put the pressure on him couldn't even sleep. Man, the one who put the pressure on him couldn't sleep. God stirred that fool up so much that he fasted. That joker fasted all night. He couldn't even sleep. He didn't have no girls to come or nothing. He didn't even eat. He was more concerned about Daniel's life than Daniel was. Daniel was chilling because he said, my God, he handled his business. Even if he don't, I'm not bowing down to you and no images. Don't let the circumstances in your life have you to bow down to where you disqualify God. Because he wants you. He wants his glory. And in his strange sense of humor, he think it's funny. I don't think it's funny. He think it's funny. That he sit back and he lets things simmer. This is why the Bible speaks about trying you like fine gold. Trying you like silver. Putting you in the furnace like silver. See, he could have been took care of some things. Some things he take care of immediately. Some things he'll let simmer. I know what I'm talking about from experience and the Bible. But them things that's simmering, you're going to have a real relationship with him. Talk to him, preacher, because this is good. You got to go, man. You're going to have to have a real relationship with him to where you begin to say, for God I live. Yep, I like the other flip side of that. And for God, I'm done. I died. Watch this. My God has sent the angels and shut the mouths of the lion, so that they have not hurt me, because I was found innocent and blameless before him. You have to see yourself to where you have already been forgiven of everything. You don't have to try to earn points to be forgiven of sins. You don't have to try to do all these kind of things to actually please God for your sins. And you have to believe that you have been found blameless in his sight. He looks at you. You have to believe that when he looks at you, that he looks at you through the shed blood. Yep, the blood still speaks and works through Jesus Christ. And it's that blood. It's that blood that walked through the fiery furnace with the 3 Hebrew boys. It's that blood that shut the lions' mouths. And it's that blood, you done? Yep. That is going to get you victorious in your situation. Yeah, I know you're in a fiery furnace right now and it's hot. I know you're in the lion's den right now. But the Lord has just told me to tell you, because he used his mouthpiece. He told me to tell you, watch this here and I'm done. Hold on. I'm about to get my glory out of it. This your boy Ehud, Pastor Full Impact Ministries. Are you willing? Woo! Boy, that was good. I'm excited about it. To die for it. And I'm out. Peace.